History versus Bollywood. How cinema distorts the past. Truth behind Padmaavat, Jodha Akbar and Kesari. Bollywood has shaped how millions of Indians see history. For many, cinema is the first, and sometimes only, classroom. But where does storytelling end and distortion begin? Today, we examine history versus Bollywood, how films bend facts, simplify complex pasts, and sometimes rewrite history entirely. We will focus on three landmark films, Padmaavat, Jodha Akbar, and Kesari, and separate cinematic myth from historical evidence. Why Bollywood distorts history? Before examining individual films, it is important to understand why distortion happens. Commercial imperatives. History is nuanced, cinema demands clarity. Complex political realities are reduced to clear heroes and villains, simplified motivations, emotional extremes, grey zones do not sell tickets, nationalism and identity politics. Historical films often reflect contemporary political emotions, not medieval realities. Past rulers are framed as symbols of present-day ideologies. Lack of primary research. Many scripts rely on folklore, colonial-era writings, popular legends rather than Persian chronicles, court records, or academic historiography. Visual spectacle over accuracy. Costumes, architecture, dialogues, and even timelines are altered to fit a grand aesthetic, even if historically implausible. With this framework, let us now examine the films. Padmaavat myth presented as history. Rani Padmavati, a historical Rajput queen. Alauddin Khilji, a barbaric, lust-driven invader. Jauhar, portrayed as a heroic, voluntary mass sacrifice. Historical reality. Rani Padmavati's existence is unproven. She appears only in Padmaavat, a 16th century Sufi poem by Malik Muhammad Jaisi, written 200 years after Alauddin Khilji. The poem is allegorical, not historical documentation. Alauddin Khilji. A ruthless ruler, yes, but also a highly effective administrator. Introduced market control reforms, price regulation, and military restructuring. No contemporary Persian source mentions Padmavati or a siege motivated by desire. Jauhar did occur historically, but not necessarily in the dramatic, moralized form shown. Often a last resort wartime practice, not romanticized martyrdom. Padmaavat presents legend as fact, transforming a symbolic poem into historical truth, while demonizing a ruler through selective portrayal. Jodha Akbar romance over records. Akbar as a secular, love-struck emperor. Jodha as a Hindu Rajput princess who reforms the Mughal court. Their marriage portrayed as a love match symbolizing unity. Historical reality. Jodha Bai. Her real name was likely Harka Bai or Mariam-ud-Zamani. The name Jodha is a later popular attribution. The marriage. Primarily political, not romantic. Rajput-Mughal alliances were strategic tools to stabilize empire. Religious tolerance. Akbar's pluralism evolved over decades. It was shaped by politics, philosophy, and governance, not a single relationship. Jodha Akbar simplifies imperial diplomacy into a modern love story, projecting contemporary ideals onto a 16th century empire. Kesari heroism without context. 21 Sikh soldiers versus 10,000 Afghans. A binary, brave Indians versus savage invaders. Loud nationalism and emotional spectacle. Historical reality. The Battle of Saragadi, 1897, is real and extraordinary. However, the Sikh soldiers were part of the British Indian Army, serving colonial interests. Afghan tribes were resisting British imperial expansion, not India. Missing context. Colonial geopolitics of the Great Game. British policies in the Northwest frontier. Indigenous resistance movements. Kesari celebrates bravery but erases colonial complexity, converting imperial military history into simplified nationalist pride. Conclusion: cinema is not a history book. Bollywood does not record history, it reinterprets it. Problems arise when myth is sold as fact. Complexity is replaced by ideology. Cinema becomes a substitute for scholarship. Historical films should inspire curiosity, not close debate. The responsibility lies with us, the viewers, to enjoy cinema but question it. To admire heroes but understand their context. To celebrate culture without distorting the past. If you found this analysis insightful, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon to receive updates on more deep dives into history, cinema, and the truth between them.